Life is a journey. As we travel along the way, our circumstances evolve and change. This is the story of Bob and Joan in retirement. They decided to see if they could make their journey change for the better.
There's just the two of us at home now.
The kids have all grown up. They've got kids of their own.
I've worked long enough. Paid off the house.
We think it's time for us to relax and do some of the things we've always wanted. It'd certainly be nice to see a bit of the country.
Yeah. We plan on taking the van on a couple of quite long trips.
It's always been a dream of mine to learn watercolours. I can just see myself set up with an easel in the outback.
A real Albert Namager in the family. I should be playing a lot more golf. First, of course, I'll tidy up the garden a bit.
We used to have good local shops, but now we often have to drive to the supermarket.
It's all changing. There are a lot of young people moving into the area.
Most of our friends have moved away. Sometimes I wonder what we're still doing there.
Many people face problems like Bob and Jones. Sometimes we need to change course to find a way around them.
You stupid thing!
Love? Ready for a cuppa?
Oh, am I?
Why don't you give the mowing a rest? I need you to fix that bed in Jenny's old room.
Is that urgent?
Little Charlotte is sleeping here on Saturday and I want to put her in there.
Well, can't she sleep in the other room?
Oh, it's much harder to clean in there. And with her asthma, I don't think she should sleep.
All
She
right,
should sleep.
all right.
Thanks, love. I got that brochure from the retirement village people today.
I don't think I'm quite ready for something like that yet.
I wanted to find out more about it. You never know, it might make things easier for us.
But what would we do there? Just sit around all day?
I don't know. They're all so different. Anyway, there's plenty to do. So
You could change the fonts, you could change...
I ain't got a double whammy.
Oh, well, that one's not so.
Who are these people?
These are villagers accredited by the Retirement Village Association.
Whatever that means.
It explains it all in here. It just means they have to meet certain standards. There's certainly plenty to choose from. Look at this map. I think Alex and Deb Morgan moved into one of these.
Did they?
Let's ask them. We've been meaning to catch up anyway.
Yeah, it'd be good to catch up.
Must be.
They're here.
Nice to see you.
You both look fit and healthy.
Oh, never been fitter.
I'll put the kettle on. So how have you been?
Oh, much the same.
Bob's just retired, and we've really been enjoying having some time to ourselves.
Playing a bit of golf, you know, tidying up in the garden. You know.
I keep him on his toes. This place looks great.
You haven't seen our village before? No. I'll show you around.
I'll let them finish their tea first, love.
Oh, all right.
Well, I have to admit we do have an ulterior motive in coming down, apart from catching up at last. We are curious to know what it's like.
Oh, best thing we ever did. I wish we'd done it years ago.
Very neat, isn't it?
We like it.
I'd imagine something quite different. More like...
An old people's home?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Don't worry, so did I. But you'll see, it's not like that at all. Everyone's quite independent in the village. We all do our own thing if we want.
Deb?
Hmm?
Do you miss your old house?
No. I don't know whether I slowed down or the house got bigger, but in the end it was like the Sydney Harbour Bridge. By the time I'd cleaned one end, the other needed dusting.
What made you settle here?
Well, we decided not to move up north, so as to stay close to the grandchildren.
Oh, how are they?
Oh, very well. Little Tom and Lucy often stay during the school holidays.
Do they?
Yes. And Alex keeps them very busy, and they just love the dog.
That's great.
Yes. And it helps David and Steph too. They know we love it here, and they don't need to worry about us.
What actually made you make the move?
Well, we just decided it was time. The house was so big. We're certainly glad we sold the old house. This one's much more manageable. Plus, it comes with a lot of great village features.
I hate the idea of buying and selling. You know, a lot of pushy real estate agents telling you what to do.
They make that much easier for you here. They held the villa for us until we sold our house. Plus, I had enough money left over for the new van. I wouldn't even attempt the sort of trips we're doing now in the old van. And the rest of the time it stays here. Nice and safe and out of the way. Hello, Frank.
Hello, Alex. How are you?
Good,
Hello.
thanks.
Hello.
Who looks after the place when you're away?
Oh, Frank and his team. Yeah, they're fantastic. Place always looks immaculate. Edges trimmed, grass cut. They do it better than I can, and quite frankly, they're welcome to it.
They do all that.
And more. It's part of the service. The monthly charge covers all the maintenance and the great staff.
That's Alex's garden over there. I grow the roses. Oh, this is lovely. It's all set up for people like us, so everything is easy to get to. We feel safe, and there's always someone available in case of an emergency. This is our community centre. There's a library and a kiosk and our hairdresser and our own bus which takes us down to the shops every night.
This is what really clinched it for me. I can tackle any project I want in here, or just tinker around with the grandkids.
I don't think we can afford all this.
Well, neither could we on our own. It's the financial arrangements here that make it possible for us to have use of all these facilities.
Hello, Thelma. Hello, girls. This is Joan. Hello. I've taken up painting.
Exciting.
Well, a group of us were interested, so they set up a class for us.
I do a bit of craft at home.
Well, you'd love it here. They're a great group. We have lots of fun, don't we? Look at this lovely work. Isn't it beautiful?
It must have been awful, moving.
But they made us very welcome when we arrived. There's a happy hour on Friday nights, and we're introduced to everyone. It's home now.
I can't get over how quiet it is here.
It is, isn't it? There's plenty to do, but it still feels quiet. Alex and I always say, every time we drive back in the gates, aren't we lucky to have such a nice home? But wouldn't you know it, here's some trouble.
Joan and Bob have taken the first step. We invite you to visit any number of our accredited RVA retirement villages too, and please bring your family and friends. The staff and residents will be delighted to show you the features and share their experiences of friendly village life. You can also get information about each village's legal and financial arrangements. To obtain this video or the Village Life brochure, just call 1-800-240-080, toll free. We're here to help.